What's up, everybody? I'm Sean Battle. I'm a real estate agent here in Northern Virginia. And today I'm just going to do a quick video on seller subsidies. What are seller subsidies? I get the question all the time. Basically, it's just a credit from the seller to the buyer at closing. This isn't something that you're going to get a check for or that they're going to write you a check. This is a credit, a line item on the settlement sheet. So why would you ask for a seller subsidy? Depending on the market, you can get a seller subsidy, which is amazing. And what this does is helps pay for your closing costs. So you're going to be putting 10, 20% down on a property. Say you're buying a $400,000 or $500,000 property. $500,000 property, that's $100,000 plus closing costs. Your closing costs could be $12,000 to $15,000. So if you ask for the seller to pay some of that, that is $5,000 that you don't have to come out of your pocket with. And that is the reason a lot of people do that. Now you might say as a seller, well, why would I pay a seller subsidy? Why would I give a buyer money at closing? Simply, it's the same thing as taking a lower sales price. There are slight differences, but say you sell your place for $500,000 and you give a $5,000 subsidy. It's like netting $495,000. So you can either take a price of $495,000 or you can take a price at $500,000 with $5,000 in closing costs. This enables the buyer to pay their closing costs. It actually keeps values higher in your neighborhood because you have to appraise for $500,000, not $495,000. That can become a sticking point if the appraisal comes in low. So if you're giving a seller subsidy as a seller and the appraisal comes in low, guess what? You're going to have to renegotiate that contract. So there's advantages to seller subsidies, disadvantages to seller subsidies. I say if you can get them, try to get them as a buyer. If you have to give them as a seller, don't let it scare you. One last thing, commissions and real estate taxes are usually paid on the gross sales price. So your net sales price is subtracting that seller subsidy. So you're actually paying a little bit more, but really, does it equate to much? Not really. So if you have any questions, topics for me to talk about, please let me know. I'm Sean Battle, and I will see you next time.